We are running a little late, but we are live, and that's what matters. Check our audio real quick if stream will show us live. Check the audio real quick. Check the audio real quick. Okay, sounds like we're coming through okay. Okay, sounds like we're coming through. All right. So, let's do some Musashi. It's time to end this. It's time to end this. Full medals. Alright, so what we will do is we will claim our stuff. And then we'll need a rock. Ready to see the ending. Clear off this stuff real quick while we give people time to get here. Collect all. Nice. Nice. Then we will very quickly make sure everybody's got the best weapons they could have equipped. And we will go into the final story missions. I don't think I have anything stronger than these. I have stuff heavier than them for sure, but I think we've pretty much kitted us out with the best that we have. Yeah, it looks like it. You have that rank 45 bazooka. Yeah. Cool. All right. What about for you boys? You have some better stuff here. Melee attack would go down though. Melee attack would go up with the Maximus bot. Your ability would go down. We got the parts to match it. Combatler V there. Quite a bit stronger. Looks like we do too. All right. Get everybody kitted out. We got quite a few things that are better than these. And can you tell it's been a while since I've upgraded their stuff? Just a little bit anyway. And then finally for Mounter Soldier's the third one that comes with us, right? I think so. Then we have Musashio, Dark Knight, and Mad Bison. Pretty sure it's Mounter Soldier. Give them the best of the best to prepare for the final mission. I could just slap recommended on there too, but I'm afraid it'll shift up some of my previous stuff. We will not do that. Yes, it's quite a bit higher on some of these. Musashi. It is so hot in this room, chat. Oh my gosh. I know you're not here yet, chat, but it is so hot. Right. Numbers go up. Numbers go up. Air's on. It's just 97 degrees. All right, let's see if we can just. Yeah, see, that's gonna use legendary parts that I think doesn't look like are equipped on there. Does that leave all of my previous stuff on? It does, okay. That's what I was afraid of, is that it would change all that. All right, and they're all kitted out. Okay, I think it's time. I think it's time to deploy from the mission counter. Xeon. Oblivion Bay. Mission counter. Anything left in the shop that we want? Mostly just see decals. Decals and junk. Yes, that is a giant jug of tea that I have brought in here for tonight. I will stay hydrated in this heat. Here we go. I gave you some time to get here. If you're not here, I can't help it, because it's time to rock. Musashi X Xenon. So those are still our pilots in there, even though very interesting. Okay. Let's do it. Let's do it. Who is the guy behind it? I don't think that person's been introduced yet, have they? I mean, we've had our time skip and everything. So I guess it is reasonable there are new characters. It is reasonable. Sounds like Yamato. Huh. Let's do it. And Teru retired, so that's why Kuze is in there along with him. I don't know how we get from here to an ending, right? This feels like an epilogue almost. I'll be honest too, I was in a really weird place with the start of this stream where I was like, man, I feel like I already beat the game, you know? Like, what else is there to do? We finished it already, but we didn't. That's a really interesting system for how you do that, but okay. Here we go. Now we have the Xenon. Not the Dinanzon. Yeah, right. We've got... Yes. It's been a couple weeks. We're fighting the Animus. Been a couple weeks and I've played Gundam Breaker 4 since then. I'm trying to do Gundam Breaker 4 stuff and I can't. Ow. Megaton Punch. Force level up. What is this one? Oh, that doesn't look good. Okay, alright. Sure. Mirai's turn to show up now, right? I feel like the game is probably a little quiet. Let me bump that up for you. Okay. This is an interesting. He's about to like teleport in, right? Yeah. Ah, it's fine. Yeah, exactly. Like, again, I'm not trying to be a downer here, because I did like the ending, right? It just feels weird to still be going. I feel like at this point I'm just along for the ride, and I'm not super invested in what's happening here, but it looks sick. You know what I mean? Like, sure, why not? We're gonna have a big kaiju fight now? Is that what's about to happen? Tell me it controls completely differently too. Please. Also, much as I love Yamato, I don't feel like he'd make a very good commander, you know what I mean? Like, I know everybody trusts him. It's like a Simon Kamina thing, but like, I feel like Teru should have been the one giving orders there and then just letting Yamato pilot, you know? I don't know. That was cool. Oh, okay. So we don't get to control it, but it's here helping us. Ow. Trying to attack this thing. I wasn't trying to hit your hands. I'm trying to hit its legs. Did I get the bad end? Then he's gonna come in to finish it off, right? I mean, this is cool. I don't feel like I'm anywhere near as invested as I was before, you know what I mean? It's a strange feeling. Now, take this. He felt that one. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. That's fine. Kakugo! Tough because I feel like I'm taking damage just for being near it, you know? Or maybe I'm taking like damage for hitting it. Maybe I just need to shoot it instead and I won't take damage. Maybe that's working. We shall see. Okay. I just like... I don't envy the devs in the position they were put in here, right? Of, hey, they have to try and make this work. This, like, final section of the series as a game. But I really feel like it works better as a spectacle in the anime. Instead of all the, like, you fight him for a couple seconds. And that's not the first time that's happened, right? Fighting for a couple seconds and then shift over and, you know. If you say so, Yamato. Very cool. All right. Okay. Okay. Sure. They used the force of the explosion to do it. I feel like you could have just as easily fired the Cross-Neon Blaster under the Beetle's legs, under his front legs to offset him. But sure, yeah, okay. Sure. Okay then. You did, Final Saber. You missed the big boy fight. That was a strange battle. Sorry about that. Beskar dying. Oh. Oh no. Okay. That's not good. It was a strange choice to choose to suplex it, but I'm here for it, you know? Why not?
予定通りアニマスの出現が始まったようだ。地球人たちの地球復興計画は得意点のゲートを刺激しアニマスを発生させる。
Sure. Who are these people?
アニマスは文明を食い自然を生む。お前の望み通りにことは進んでいるようだな。
Yeah, no, I'm with you. I'm with you. Yeah, I'm with you.
すべては協力者であるあなた方のおかげだ。
I get it. I understand that we are in a position where the anime kept going and the game now has to try. That really felt like the end last time. It's really hard for me to be invested in like new weird stuff happening when we already had an ending, you know?
彼らは母なる星に封印されたパンドラの箱を開けてしまったようだね。
開けさせたというのが正しい表現かしら。
Sure.
角のアニマスはカムーの兵を動かしていた力。
Sure.
彼らは見つけるべきではないものを見つけてしまった。
かつてカムーはアニマスの力を利用しながら完全には制御しきれずに暴走させた。カムー
It could still pull me back. It really could, but
抑えきれずに滅んだのだから。
I mean, I get it. You had more stuff coming, but it kind of feels like it just goes, and now here's all this stuff. You know, it's kind of like the change from Gaogai to Final. And Final absolutely earns its place. But
今回も見捨てちゃう？
それではつまらないだろう、イブ。
Very cool, very cool.
お楽しみに加えてもらわないとね。
でもフィンロア様は地球
Yeah.
の生
Now,
命
Final earns its place, but when you first do that transition, you're like, oh man, everybody was happy, it was a good ending. Oh, what is... No! Why is that happening?
進化などありえないよ、イブ。そんな生命が本当にいるのなら、アニマスくらい跳ねのけてくれるのではないかな。
それもそうね。
Man, that'd be great.
かつて人を地上から消し去った滅びの説が繰
The
り返
verse
され
of ruin
アニマスアル
rings
マゲド
again.
ンの始まりだ。
I'm really hoping we finish this tonight. I can't really go long tonight because I have to be up in almost 9 hours
2つの星の民が
from now.
手を取り合って暮らせる世界ができるのですね。
But if not, then we should be able to finish it next week.
見てくれているでしょうか。
はい。兄サーザンともアーシェム様のなされたことを喜んでいると思い
Yeah,
ます。
yeah, I think so too.
ただ気がかりが。
エルゼドのことですね。
はい。
冥王星中域で抑え込んだとはいえ、体制を整えてこの星にやって
And next week works out because we'll have we can still finish it next week before Gundam, I think.
対抗手段を見出さねばなりませ
I'm
ん。
positive. Yeah, we got one more week, so
アーシャム様、司令部にお越しください。
I accidentally skipped his line clicking back on. I wouldn't imagine it would be, right? This is like the last handful of episodes of the show, wrapping everything up. Or is this another season? How many seasons does this show have?
まさかエルゼドがすでに。
雨の村雲から入電、映像が送られてきます。これは
That's fair.
ものすごい数です。まさかこれは先の
Even more animals.
仲間でしょうか。
そう考えられますね。反応が極めて似ています。
Uniform looks good on Coda.
宇宙に存在する
Yeah.
高次元
Yeah, Bandit, there's more.
たとえ地球表面を刺激したとしても、本来は別次元の存在、影響はないはず。なぜ？
地球復興の施策が地中で隠れ眠っていたアニマスを目覚めさせてしまったということでしょうか。
エルゼドの仕業だとは考えられませんか。
もしそうなら、
Here we go.
エルゼドは地球のアニマスを故意に刺激し、地球を自滅させようとしている可能性。
I think the other problem is that some of these terms have like come out of nowhere and they're just like everywhere, you know? King Oger's invading. King Oger.
エルゼドとは
I really need to finish King Oger.
銀河帝国エルゼド。私たちが知る限り、
I got 25 episodes in, I think.
その本
Maybe not quite. Maybe it was like 18 episodes in.
見当がつきません。エルゼドは不要な星は滅ぼし、有益な星は支配下に。
Bugs from below.
シドルも滅ぼされ、逃げるようにこの星にやってきました。
It was really good. I just never.
シドルの滅亡は
I got caught up, and that's the problem. Anytime I get caught up on something, I wait until there's a bunch of episodes again.
侵略が原因だったのです。
それほどの重要事項を。
Yeah, I feel like that didn't hurt to tell them that. They knew about the Elzade.
二つの星が一つになろうとしている大事な時なのに。ひとときでも二つの星の者たちに戦いを忘れさせてあげたかった。
The Sixth Ranger, when the Sixth Ranger's introduced, I saw like 3 episodes after that, and that's when I fell off.
この星はまた戦うために変わらなければならなくなる。ひとときでも穏やかに暮らす時間
Yeah, still probably should have said. I get where you're coming from. Still probably should have said something.
今はうちは
バイタクモノス。
この状況の対策を考えようじゃないか。
大軍の動きが止まりました。
もしこの反応が全てアニマスだとした場合、それが覚醒し同時に襲ってくれば、この星はひとたまりもないだろう。万が一アニマスを倒す手段があったとしても、
I think the last Toku that I watched week to week was 01. I can't. My schedule shifts all the time, so I can't make a commitment to watch something once a week, you know? So I just sit down and watch it when I have time. Oh, it's so good. And again, I'm not trying to be like harsh or critical now after loving this game for so long. I don't feel anything about this, you know? I believe that will change, but okay, yeah, that's a good way to make me care. Cultists and a hologram. She reminds me of Himeno from Kotetsuji. Not the same design at all. She just reminds me of her. Himeko? I think it's Himeko, actually. But I need to rewatch. That's my reminder that I need to rewatch Kotetsuji sometime.
ああ、最後の仕上げは自分でやりたくってね。
もう十分じゃない
You're not wrong.
アニマスを刺激し、地球をかき乱して、さらに禁止されている
So I'm assuming this is not the first man, Adam. This is Elzade's Adam, right? Imagine he steps foot on Earth and the first man rises back up from the grave.
我々に真実を隠しておられる。私は知りたいのだ。ファーザーメドスの求めておられる究極死とは何なのか。
I've read Record of Ragnarok recently, so that Adam is in my head. Oh, okay, that's interesting.
久しぶりに興味が湧いたのだ。つまらない日々を憂鬱に暮らしていた。
That's interesting.
司令官としての任を忘れるほどにってこと？
君には理解。
Yeah.
あの戦士が見せた。自分を犠牲にしても他を生かすという選択。それにシドルもテラーシュと関わり。エルゼドを引きつけるほどの力を得た。
何が言いたいの？
彼らは卵なのではないか。
卵？
殻の中に隠れているのだよ。本当の姿。エルゼドが求める究極死の可能性。滅びゆく宇宙を救う最後の鍵。
命令には背くけど、エルゼドの意志を尊重する。
No, it's funny that like for this final series of missions and stuff, of chapters, like, these guys are here, they're talking about this important stuff, and in my mind I'm going, yeah, you know, this is fine, this is good. I'd be happier just going back to see what Yugra's doing in his regular day, you know. Like, let me watch a date between Margaret and Kuze. That is a that is still a good looking suit. Rogue.
ご指示通り、ウィアドレンはテラーシュの主力機体を基礎フレームとしてビルドしてありますが、この形では稼働効率がよくありません。本当にこのようなもので出られるのですか？
相手が剣を持っているのなら、あくまでも剣で戦う。
Okay.
それが礼儀というものではないか
な。That's nice of him.
そうですね。
この機体の名称はムサシ。地球の男の捕獲時に記憶から読み取った名だ。
This is Musashi what then? Oh, nice. Oh, of course, yeah. Of course. Yeah, because this is Megaton Musashi W Wired, and this is the new content that was added in this game. Yeah. Musashi Wired. Yeah, so fans of the anime would have been like, oh, when they saw what the game was called. But that's a pretty good shot for what it's worth. That's a pretty good shot. So they've also been chased off. Sure, yeah, of course. They left? Oh, okay. I got you. I was just hoping there was like another big bad and there would actually be like 10 more chapters. We'd have to stream for like 10 hours next week. I feel like in a sequel to this game, those would be like fully animated sequences from the anime instead of just being the still frame. He's the last big bad. Very cool.
エルゼドの狙いはアニマスコア。さらにエルゼドの大軍が降下を開始しました。間もなく地表に到達します。
I don't remember this song before.
至急、ローグ部隊に出撃要請を。
Man, I'm just realizing we never did go back to her grandpa, did we? The machine? That never came up again. Huh. Battle is for the fate of your planet. That's not the first time he's heard that. 2 missions left? Okay, cool. We might be able to knock this thing out then. Deploy from the mission counter. I will wait to start this mission until after the ad has finished that's currently in progress. We have a Camus soldier helping us? Very interesting. Okay. Very interesting. Alright. Let's do it. No, basically I have in 11 and a half hours I have to leave the next city over to go to a family member's like event, which is 4 hours away. So I have to get up and feed the cows before I leave, and then have to leave right after their event, come back and feed the cows. Not gonna be a fun drive. Cool. I mean, how could we lose? We have Naruto on our side. Also, you're gonna see me hydrate like way more often in the stream. It is 95 degrees outside the house at 7:30 p.m. It is ridiculously hot out here lately. And it's been that hot all day. Kakugo. I only choose sacrifice. I can't help myself. More damage. Big damage. Very cool. Raining up there today. Rain does help cool things off, that's for sure. Daskar dying. Right.
戦いたいのか。わかった。私に生きる目的などない。戦う以外にはな。
Poor guy.
共に戦おう。
見たことねえやつだな。
If he's not attacking you, he's an ally.
謎の味方ってことかよ。
面白い。
I wonder how well this game captures the anime too. Like I mentioned the grandpa, like does the anime have more scenes with the grandpa in them, or you know, I'm curious. I probably won't watch it right away, but maybe like next year or something try and watch the anime. Salvarando. Oh, he felt that one. I keep trying to do further combos from Gundam Breaker 4. That's what happens when you play Gundam Breaker 4 between this game twice. Good old rider kick. Yeah. I like how we call it a rider kick, not because they are riders and they kick, but because that's what Ichigo calls it. Rider kick. Rider punch. Kamen Rider Joker has a really fun like callback to that with a Kamen Rider punch.
そうなんですか、ヤマトさん。
お待たせしました、ヤマトさん。
ああ、来たか。秘密兵器の登場だな。
Okay.
はあ？未来が秘密兵器だと？
If we Gatai right now, I'm gonna lose my mind.
なんで私なんですか、ヤマトさん。私がこのメンツと一緒に戦うなんて。
怖いのか？
いえ、むちゃ面白そうです。
Oh.
面白そうって。
Would have been incredible. More insane? Okay.
それだけ俺たちには余裕がないってことだ。雨の村雲で死にかけた。
Almost died? I'm pretty sure you did die and they just brought you back.
力が見えるだと。
未来の中にあるとてつもなくどでかい力を借りて戦うぜ。
Okay.
どういうことですか、ヤマトさん。
いいから、今は戦いに集中しろ。次が来るぞ。
はい。
All right. How exactly? What do you have planned? Pick up these up real quick. Ow. I mean, just gonna heal. Go to get some defense. Hey, kick! That's one down. I have actually, in maybe the final stream, remembered that I can block attacks. Not doing very well at it, but I have remembered at least. Who needs to block? It only took me, you know, what, this is 13 streams to learn how to block.
That's a lot of damage.
Indeed, indeed. Let's give him one more. It really is amazing how much damage that does. Doop. Doop. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. Something about the way the rogues are just a little bit stumpy reminds me so much of Wataru. Okay. All right. Okay.
ほう、カムーの機体か。そんな異物がまだ残っていたとは後悔するぞ。
He's such a good voice actor, man. I get lost in Koyasu. Just something about Koyasu. Just such a good voice actor. No, let's not hit me with that giant punch, please. Oh, but I blocked it. Oh, but I blocked it again. What you got? Up. Nice sub. Grando. Oh, he dodged most of it. Ah, I didn't block that one. I did not block that one. Did block that one, though. There we go. Oh, boy. He's got all my moves, but they're better. We almost have Kabuki function. You know what I said earlier about only using one Kakugo? I think it's time to use the other Kakugo. Man, they are getting him too. Ow! I blocked it. I didn't block that one. Yeah, this guy is rough. Gotta block his or dodge his combo here so I don't get stunned. But you do get stunned because I didn't dodge it. And that he turned around on. Okay. I just want to hit you with a Kabuki function, man. Why did it? No! It didn't go off! No! Alright. That's fine. I feel like Mirai did most of the fighting for me while I just blocked giant punches. Oh! Daskar dying! Oh, okay. Man, I like Daskar dying too. I didn't see him doing the I didn't see him doing the heroic sacrifice. Vivid Lantern. Okay. I mean, dude didn't want to. Dude wanted to go out fighting. I guess he's got what he wanted. Oh, well, maybe not. Maybe he's not dead. Time to awaken your power, Mirai. Teru's here? What? All right. That's a very good question. I guess the queen died. Moonfall. Okay. And Sayaka died, right? But that's it. Everybody else has come back. Sure. Wait, when you said Moonfall, I thought it was just gonna be like a clever name for it. No, no, that was just, you can't actually fire your moon at someone. All right, Yamato, look. I mean, you're not wrong, but sure.
そんなのダメです。
Yeah.
やると言ったら
Yeah.
やるんだ。俺を信じろ、小次郎、イエゴ、やるんだ。
Let's do it. I mean, it's true. Yeah. Even Zaskardine is like, man, what are you doing, man? Well, see, what you got to do is get 2 moons and smash him in between both moons. What a phrase. Listen, Mirai, I'm about to drop the moon onto the Elzade. Or is he trusting that her power will offset the moon? Right? Yeah. There's a really, I'm gonna stop the auto for just a second. There's a wonderful moment in both Gurren Lagann and in Gunbuster where 2 giant enemies trap the mech in between, and they're both wonderful and amazing. And I hope that's what we're about to see, but I don't think that's what it is. The lunar bomb. The colossal lunar bomb. Why, you know, after the dimensional extermination cannon, I didn't think anything else would be able to surprise me, but colossal lunar bomb is up there. Very nice. I'll check him out after the stream. Very nice. Okay. Out of respect, right? You know? I don't think that's what it is, Sindel. Two robots, one. Yeah, very, very true. Very, very true. If we're not at the ending yet, then it hasn't reached the peak it can reach. Man, at some point I need to do another like tier list video, but it needs to be for super robot shows, because some of them become perfection in their final episodes. We might do that for a stream one time. Just make a tier list for the fun of it. Oh, we got the Nani! Yeah, Zaskardine holding him. Very cool. Yep, here we go. We're dropping the moon. I mean, look, Earth is already pretty messed up, right? Like, we gotta fix it from all the other damage. Why not this one too, right? I would say he's not coming back from that, but we watched Yamato fade to white, so I don't know anymore. I just don't know anymore. He's counting on Mirai's power to restore the Earth? Oh, I don't doubt it. After Yamato got brought back from being faded to white, at this point, I'll believe anything.
私もこの宇宙の中に溶けて消えてゆく。それでいいんだ。
未来、やっぱお前は俺の期待に応えてくれたな。
How are you talking to her?
これがお前の力だ。
How are you new type ghost talking to
思い
her?
出せ。未来、何が起こったのか。俺たちの一か八かの賭けを。未来の力？あの子の力はサイキックによる強力なディフェンスの力だ。今の俺には見えるぜ。
ああ、おそらく雨の村雲の落下から地上を救ったのも
Sure.
その力だろ
Okay.
うな。
だがそれでもエルゼドの力は止められない。
分かってる。未来の力はそれだけじゃなかったんだ。
何？
異性同士の力が宿したあの子の本当の力は未来を見せてくれる力だ。
なんだと？
本人は意識していないが周りの人間に未来を見せるんだ。明日の朝の朝食、誰かが訪ねてく
I
る。
like how it's flashback too. It's not like they showed us this power in previous episodes or anything, and you know, it's just nah. It's in a
エ
flashback.
ルゼドの大軍に地球が滅ぼされる未来。
それは変わらない未来なのか？
わからない。だけど一つだけ言えるのは、このままでは地球は宇宙から消える。おそらく地球を救えるのは未来しかいない。彼女の力しか。
そういうことかよ。だったら
So we drop the moon on the
地球を救う方法が
Earth,
一つだけあるぜ。エルゼドを叩
or
ける
we show
究極歌舞伎ファンクションを
the Elzade. We show
思いついちまっ
Adam
たぜ。
that we would have been willing to drop the moon on the Earth, and that was just using Mirai's power, and we didn't actually drop the moon on the
そ
Earth.
んなことをすれば地球は。
まあガチで月を落とせる仕組みは作るが、最後まで実行するわけじゃない。
どういうことですか？
騙すんだよ、地球の全員とエルゼドを。
So yeah, right as it's about to hit, they show him. Yeah, they show him the what the future would be
未
like,
来、そろそろ分かってきたか。今何が
and this is her seeing her own psychic projection
まさか。
of the future.
さあ戻ろう。未来。
And it will lead Adam to understand that he would have lost, or do they literally? Okay, yeah. So we're back here, right? Okay,
戻ったか未来。
but
見えるか？
how does this stop Adam
お前
exactly?
のおかげでエルゼドはリーダー機1機だけとなり、バリアのために大きくパワーを消費している。今なら互角に
So
戦える。
because he saw that, he put all of his energy into the shields.
何が起こった？幻覚を見せ
And so now he's weaker
てら
because he burned it all on his barrier
はずの我々が
to try and protect him from a moon that didn't fall.
これが私の力。
Sure.
あ
Okay.
今回はお前自身も自分の世界に引き込まれちまったみたいだな。
未来。お前に
Alright.
二つの星の血が流れている。その力は
Yeah.
宇宙
Yeah,
の
that's-
要請だ。
It works, right? I'm not going to sit here and say it doesn't work.
一つになる架け橋となれる。
I think this is the first time that I've just outright been like, okay, that was maybe kind of dumb. But like sure, it works. We're in a universe where Reiji can bring people back from the dead. I believed that the Elzade could bring people back from the dead, you know. But this is the first time where I'm outright like, So I'm letting that one slide for the sake of how much I like this series. Yeah. Hello, Svartavarg. How you doing? All right, let's wrap this up. Let's wrap this up. Similar to Star Trek. You mean the impossible technology that can bring people back to life? I'm for it though. Like, other than this last final twist, you know, I've been for it. He's very big now. Oh no, he stopped me in my rider kick. Nope. Oh, I was still in the middle of it though. Thought that was gonna be another ground pound. It's so last year. That's pretty funny. Oh, I got knocked up into the air. Diffusion Blaster! I mean, look, it's a good plan if you believe the magic of this world. I just don't. I think that one is the most, like, it's too much out of all of them, you know? That final plan. It works. It absolutely works. It just, I don't know. Like, I'm not mad. I just, that's the one I have the biggest issue giving up on, you know? Yeah, 100%. 100%. Okay. That's Teru, right? Come to save his daughter? No, it absolutely was. That's what I'm saying. That was the one that I was most like, eh. But sure, the LZ could probably bring him back. But is he actually dead? Yeah, that's the hard part for me, is like, she saw, if she hadn't seen it, I'd have been fine. But she was in, like, her own illusion. It doesn't make any sense why she would have to be tricked into believing it too. Okay, sure. Yeah, yeah. I'm all for the last hour sacrifice that powers people up. All for that. Oh no, this is gonna hurt. I blocked part of it. There we go. No, I was trying to lock onto the... okay, that's fine. That's fine. He's very tanky. Kakugo time. Let's hit him with another. He's going to dodge it because he picked his foot up. Nah, he put it back down. Nice. He'll turn it. Yeah, right. Hey, Remus. Remus, we're at the final boss. Some stuff has happened. Teru might be dead. Also, we dropped a moon on the planet, but not really. It's, look, it got beyond the point where I was okay with the trick. I'm okay with... You waited a long time to show up, lady. I was okay when Reiji brought Junko back to life. Or Jun, not Junko. I'm mixing up Super Robot Series in my head. It's a weird time to be introducing all this. Like I'm in the final boss fight right now, lady.
エルゼダルの正統継承者として純血を守り続けてきたのです。誤った進化を遂げようとする異端を切り捨て、正統なる血だけを受け継ぎました。故に派生種に介入し、不用意にして
I guess so, yeah, she must have, right?
避けねばなりません。
エフィンロア様、エルゼドはさらにそれを超えた存在、究極死への進化を望んでいたはずです。その足がかりが彼らにあることは明白。私がその力を導き出そうとしているのです。
That was pretty cool.
あなたのやり方は極めて下劣。我々エルゼダルの尊厳を
Is it? I don't think it's ad time now, but I think the ad's in like 30 minutes.
エフィンロア様、我々はまだエルゼダルなのでしょうか。
I like to imagine everybody else is still hitting his legs during this cutscene, you know?
我々が探してきた進化の集団、究極種こそ
Also, they said he used up most of his power with the trick, then he still got huge anyway. So what was the point of the trick?
自らも派生種になり下がったことを認められずに。
Right, yeah, yeah.
もはや今の私には種の系譜などどうでもよいのです。私は自らの不可思議な苛立ちを解明するためにテラーシュとの決着を望んでいる。エルゼドが宇宙を支配するべきかどうかなど我が前にある魅惑の
Oh, so he is just gigging them then.
小さきこと、故に
They got the right voice.
未知なる扉を開くために。聞くがよいテラーシュ、私はお前たちを滅す。それを受け入れられるというのなら、あがき、乗り越えてみせるがいい。
お前たちがどんなに強大だろうと、この地球は渡さねえ。
Like, I can put up with a lot before I get frustrated with the show. Like, I'll put up with a lot of things that don't make sense. That moon one is too much. That's too much for me. All right, we didn't even get told if we won that or like if get any rewards or anything. Yeah, at least they saved it to the very end. That's very true. That's very true. Okay, so Teru might be dead. We got Reiji's coming with this fight, so he might be dead too. We'll see. At this point, I'm just ready to see the ending. Yeah, I think it has, honestly. Like, I still really like 90% of this game, but everything after last week's end, I don't think it's necessary. I don't think any of this is necessary. I say last week, 2 weeks ago, when we finished the what felt like the end. Now we're just back to this again, right? Diffusion Blaster! Ah, great. He's behind me, isn't he? Yep. He's behind me. But cool giant robot fight, yep. Oh, he's at your hip. Okay. Just attacking your feet, pal. Don't mind me. Don't leave. He left. He left, and then he stunned me. See, I liked most of the story. I really, truly did. There's a lot of strange decisions that I don't understand, but I was with it. I was putting up with the internal logic of the series until we got here. There's some weird things, like the big ship. How am I alive? No. The Yamato coming back from fading to white, that one's, I'm not a huge fan of that. That tracked me pretty hard. But, no. Energy bar. Oh, you mean for my moves? I just can't get close to him. That is fair, Rimas. Oh, I thought you said you wished it. No, personally, no, I don't wish that. I still enjoyed this more. His energy bar. No, I was not paying attention to that at all. I didn't even realize it was there. To be honest, I'm just kind of trying to get through this fight. I hate fighting this guy with his stuns. It's such an annoying fight so far. There was some weird stuff early on with the memory stuff that didn't make a lot of sense, but I could let that go. The death of the queen was actually like pretty fun, right? I wish it didn't stun me when I block it. The stuff with the cowlet guy, that was fun stuff. Grandpa, you know? No, Rebos. Kuze protecting Margaret, although the fact that guy just jumps out the window is still really dumb. It's hilarious, but stop jumping away. I hate this guy. But yeah, this everything after the end, just not great so far. I have no idea. I just been putting on the best damage parts. Reiji, don't die, I like you. I know I'm using the heavy type. We're about to be able to kabuki function him. The fact that the ring is circular, I couldn't get around. I really hate that he can Megaton punch and stun like that, even when I block it. Kabuki function. Those stuns are really annoying. Like, who looked at this and said, yeah, this is going to be a great... Players are going to love this boss fight. I guess so, yeah. I haven't needed it all game, but the final boss is like, yeah, you better learn. Kabuki function. No, there were like a lot of little things that I was more than willing to forgive over the course of this game. Because, you know, some of my favorite things have really dumb moments in them. Like, I love Code Geass, and Code Geass has such a dumb thing that happens in the middle of it. Why are you like this? But this last thing with the moon, that's too much. That was too far. That one I'm not willing to forgive. To be honest, Sparta, and I'm not trying to be a bummer here. Gundam 4 is about to come out. I'm probably not gonna do any of the higher difficulties. I was here for the story. I might come back eventually and do some of the higher stuff, but ow. Ow. We might actually lose this. It really opens up in the post game? Okay. I may come back and do a stream later on of just like checking it out again, but He got too far away again. Yep, and I'm gonna get hit by that. I really hate this fight. Yeah, I understand that for sure. He just doesn't stay still. He just moves away. What's I thought I was dashing away from that, but I guess not. At least we're tickling him, you know. I got you. Yeah, I never could find other people otherwise. Get Megaton punch. That's fair. Yeah. I'm not gonna get away from this. If we lose, we'll probably switch in Megaton punch to have some more range. I'm just trying to survive now till I get my Kakugo back. Why does it chase me? Oh, yeah. Heck yeah. I have so many of these. Yeah. We'll just attrition him down. I didn't realize I had that many of those. Yeah, no, we're fine. We're fine. I have never needed them before this moment. So I have all of them from the entire game still. I'm not even trying to melee anymore. I'm just shooting. That's pretty good. Stand there for just a second longer. Yeah, there's some good damage. Oh boy, it's this time again. I just want to pull a world God only knows and see the ending. Dasher bosses, that's fair. Ow! Thought I was clear of that. I was not clear of that. You know what? We're just gonna... Oh, nice. Thought he was going after me. Woo! We're getting him, though. We are getting him. Yeah. Oh, he moved again. I thought he was going to do the beam attack after that one. I had the number wrong on how many punches. Right, that's the one that chases you. Of course. But I'm not dead yet. Okay. He turned around there mid-swing. That one wasn't fair. Why am I not... That should have killed me. That one did. Okay. That was really weird. I got up into a block there. Can I hit you before you hit me? No, I cannot, actually. And it took the usage of the meter anyway. That's... All right. Okay, no, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, no. Remus, you sure you don't want to go back and try to beat this game now, Remus? You positive? You don't want to do this fight? Doesn't this fight look fun? Sometimes you see a boss fight and you're like, oh man, I gotta play the game just to get to that boss fight. I might do it. I don't honestly know. There we go. Oh. One day. Genshin just to get to one story fight. I saw somebody fighting Sif in Dark Souls, and that's why I wanted to play Dark Souls. That was my favorite game. I feel like Adam definitely needed more build up to be the final boss, right? Because like when he defies Effenlow there, I'm like, okay, sure, yeah. It doesn't actually matter to me though, you know? Yeah. It's the problem when you introduce a big bad right at the end, right? Or what feels to the players like the end. Also, I hate these little things. They look like parts, and I kept running over to try and pick them up. Paralyzer. Okay, all right. Needed a bigger explosion, for sure. For sure. Yeah, go for it.
Legendary.
Oh, cool. Nice. Okay. Very cool. True value. Defeat Adam and save Earth. You know it. That's, you know what? That is a good point. You did miss the planet exploding. It didn't really explode, but it did really explode. But it didn't really explode. But it did really explode, but it didn't really explode. So, you know. I'm not bitter about that decision. Like, this game for me was like, gameplay wise, for the story, it was good, right? Oh, Terra made it. Very cool. Story wise, I was at like a probably like a 7 or an 8, you know? If Yamato had stayed dead, it would have gone all the way up to a 9 for me, easily. But then the moon thing just, it brought the story down for me pretty hard. I don't know where I'm at out of 10 now. It's not as high as it was. That's what I'll say. Yeah, I'm probably right about there with you. I think like 1 and 2 were really fun. 2 had the possibility to be incredible and didn't quite get there, right? Because it brought Yamato back. So we could have this. And she did. Mirai did. Why? Oh, she's going back to her planet. Right. Okay. I got you. I got you. Why don't you just go with her, Yamato? Why are you staying on Earth? Take the baby with you. But no, like part 2, he can't breathe on Shido. He can breathe on the ship until they get it, you know, set up for him. He can wear a helmet. No, part 2 for me was like so close to a masterpiece. So close to something that I would like talk to people about like, oh, a story that went there, it was brave enough to do it, you know? And then part 3 just like torpedoed it, man. When I go to tell people later, like, oh man, like incredible stories in Super Robot games. Yeah, have you heard about Megaton Musashi? And then I'm gonna have to say, don't worry about hitting credits though. Just fight till you get to what feels like an ending and stop. Oh. It's so disappointing because of that too, because like it was incredible. Ugh. Yeah, right. You didn't have to do that, man. You could have just wrapped it up. You started with fighting androids and combining mechs with like giant swords with psychic dudes and pilots dying and like bringing them back and having trauma. Part 2 did away with some of that trauma, which unfortunately does hurt its score, but like gets into some even cooler stuff of working with the aliens and like cities out in the desert, and ends with like a sacrifice of warships into warships turning into robots, you know, with like with really good like character moments that could be endings. And then part 3 just doesn't even feel like this game. It's the Megatons don't matter, the characters don't matter. Like they bring back Zaskardyne for what? Zaskardyne holds the final boss. But Zaskardyne could have been anybody in that situation to hold the final boss. It didn't matter that it was Zaskardyne. It was just someone in the Camus holding back the final boss, you know? Teru runs into what looked like the original Musashi to like ram into its hand and save his daughter. That's not commented on. That's not pointed out. Nobody cares. It could have been Ryugo holding on to him. Absolutely. Like you have that incredible moment of Jun's death and just, nah, she's better now. Because like even when I'm tripping over myself. I'm getting angry. Even when she got brought back, it still mattered, right? It wasn't just, oh, it's fine. But when Yamato gets brought back, it's just fine. Don't worry about it. It was so close to just being up there with the greats, right? Like Victor. Where is Victor in the finale? He's not even there. I still really liked it. Yeah, I still really liked it. I will look back on it fondly at the end of the year. I do think it's going to be like overshadowed. I do not see it winning Best Mech Game in the Full Spectrum's Game of the Year. I feel like that's going to go to Gundam Breaker 4. But like I will think of this game fondly as long as I don't think of the ending. The ending, absolutely, you're right, Final Saber, absolutely dropped the ball. I just, ugh. I'm upset. And like, you know what the worst part is? I'm legitimately glad that Will and Dark did not have to see that ending. That's how I know how bad of an ending it was. That I'm glad they weren't here so they didn't have to see it. Oh. No, like what an incredibly fun game for 90% of its runtime, you know? Like that moment right there when she's like, let's get married. Incredible turn. I didn't see that coming. Just, again, maybe the anime spaces it out longer. Maybe the anime has more time for the moon moment to make it matter and not be the stupidest thing I've seen in a video game all year. Rimas, I'm glad you missed the moon thing. I couldn't say you missed the ending, but I'm glad. I wish, a part of me wishes you had seen it so you could share my pain. But it's gonna be me, Final Saber, Svarg, and Bandit. We're gonna be the ones to carry that weight. Ugh. Some of legitimately the worst writing I've ever seen, I think. It just makes no sense. Yeah. That's very true, Reboss. Yeah, you can't just get away with that. That's not okay, you know? Like, look, we've been watching all of Gundam. Gundam has some moments of very poor writing, right? Especially in Gundam Seed Destiny. I would take any of them over that. Hey, you're not just a coordinator, you're the ultimate coordinator. You're an existence that doesn't belong in this world. I would take that over the moon thing any day. Man. Oh, no. 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 Yeah, for sure. For sure. You can't hit me with that and then go, yeah, and when we make another game, you'll buy that one, right? It's like, no. No. All right, so now we have Kojiro and Mirai as our newer pilots added in here. Just out of curiosity, what are your skills? Increases in damage taken during sacrifice, okay. TP when Kabuki is activated, okay. And increases damage for every one TP. But I wish those went faster. Damage for 10 seconds. Blade type specials, drill type specials. I don't want to say no because there's always the chance that I might, right? But right now I don't want to. Burning on self. Increase fire damage. Okay. Ally damage. Take no damage when frozen. Okay. Why are we still here? Just to suffer. Oh, are they? I already own the game. If they just release it in a patch and they don't charge me, we may have to come back and do that. Oh, I don't want to. I really don't want to, but we may have to. All right. No, I don't. I want to save. I don't want to quit. Just out of curiosity, let's check the quest menu. At some point, we got to come back and do all the side content we didn't do, you know? Yeah, I heard it did not sell very well. We did it. It's all clear. At some point, we got to come back and do all these, but like I said, I've got to follow a guide because I found all the ones I could find. And appreciate it, Final Saber. We're about to wrap up. I just want to see if we unlocked anything new in the shop for finishing the game. The original plan before release. More decals. And Maximus Blaze parts. 16 pilots. I think I have them all. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 13. Yeah, I got them all. All right. Just out of curiosity. Okay. I thought they might be like, you know, hey, here's a final new class of mission since you beat the game, but no worries. I think I am good. We may come back in the future, play around with some higher difficulties, try to make some crazy stuff, but for now, I think I'm good. So, 2 stars. We beat it all. We got our credits. Thanks for coming to watch, everybody. Svarg, it was good to have you. I know it's your first stream with us, I do believe, but I could be wrong. Either way, thanks so much, everybody. And until next time, I guess I should say what we're doing next week. Next week, I have a game. I've got to make sure with the devs that I can show it. I've got a game that I got a code for. And if I can show that game next Friday before Gundam comes out, then I will. But if not, then we will do something else. And then the Friday after that, we will do Gundam Breaker 4. We'll be back Monday with Lotro. And until next time, I've been Trey. Thank you so much for joining me on this Musashi journey. I'm glad we've reached the end. There were some really fun parts in it, but happy to be done with it. So until next time, I've been Trey. This has been The Full Spectrum. Remember to always enjoy the full spectrum that Musashi had to offer.